Welcome, guys, to the Gulf Coast Music Podcast. My name's Q Steezy. Today's new wave is NMBGJ.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, I appreciate y'all for having me. For sure, man.
It's great to have you, Jay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How was the day today?
It was smooth, man. Got up, you feel me? Made a couple moves, made a couple cover art,
Couple
recorded a
plays.
little music. You feel me? Like
Nice, nice.
smooth day, man.
Do you draw cover art yourself?
Yeah, I be making cover art. If y'all ever need some cover art, go ahead hit up sos.coverart. Feel me? Instagram sos.coverart.
That Hunxho 2 cover art was really cool. I really
I
like
appreciate that. All right, I ain't do that one though. You feel me? Shout out to that boy Willow Yard on Instagram. So he made my last two cover arts.
Shout out Willow.
Yeah.
No, that's really cool. My cover art, I always do it like last minute, just take a picture somehow, but I definitely respect it, and there's always some science and art behind it, obviously. So
It'd be like that though. You feel me? Gotta get some quick cover art whenever you can.
exactly. What's the average duration of time that it takes for designing one of those?
I say probably like it'll take me like an hour if I'm like locked in all the way. You feel me?
Really?
Yeah. So say my turnaround be like 1 to 2 days. You feel me? Something like that.
What's the toughest part about it?
I say the toughest part for me really finding the background and shit. Like finding the background of it.
For sure.
Because somebody, most of the time, they be sending me what picture they want. So I gotta really figure out how I want the
Oh, I see.
vibe to look. You feel me?
So they send a picture of themselves to you.
Yeah. They be like, I want like today somebody hit me up. The man said, I want the song called Dead Trolls. I want some dead souls on fire in the background.
Right.
So he sent me some pictures of him, so you feel me? Got the background how he wanted, you feel me? I just took his picture and applied it to that, and then really just chopped it up like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What do you typically charge?
$15. I'm gonna be doing $15 cover art all year.
That's a
Supposed
great
to be
deal.
Taxing $100. I got professional cover art, $15. Really, just tell me what you want. I got you for sure on everything.
Nice.
Yeah, at sos.coverart.
That's perfect.
That's one of the things I be doing. You feel me? Like, shit, I'm really trying to do everything. Like, I'm trying to, not even trying. I say, right now, from the people I met and like the stuff that I've done just this year, I say, you can hit me up. Like any independent artist, you can hit me up, and I get you to really whatever you want. I will be able to get it for you. Like shows, if you want to perform, I got you. You feel me? You want some cover art? I got you.
You're like Morgan Freeman's character from Shawshank Redemption.
You feel me? Like I got you on everything. Like anything, I'm gonna be able to do that. Like shit. You want to perform? You want some cover art? You want to record? You need a venue. You need some DJs. All this shit. Hit me up at NMBGJ. You feel me? That's wherever.
Man, and that leads really well into the next category of conversation that I had for us, which is how do you stay so balanced and efficient with the different things that you've got going on? Because you're a great promoter.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, and I didn't know about the cover art, but it does seem like you're taking advantage of all the different avenues that music has to offer.
I say really, I feel like you got to for real.
Right.
I ain't gonna say because everybody got their own thing, but I feel like I don't know. The music shit just drive me to a different place. So I feel like I gotta become part of every single aspect of it.
Right.
You feel me? Like, but keeping it balanced, I say, is really just taking it one by one.
Right.
You gotta have some type of organization when you doing shit. Like, I say, I don't ever rush nothing either. That's another thing. Like some people be rushing, you feel me? Rushing to throw you off. Having too much on your plate at once to throw you off. But when you do have too much on your plate, you feel me? You gotta put the carrots right here, you gotta put the chicken right here, you gotta put the greens right here, you feel me? Whatever you got on your plate, you gotta put that shit where it's supposed to be. That was a nasty ass plate I just named a little bit. I'm gonna say the
I'm
macaroni, the
liking it.
yams, the chicken. You feel me? So shit
I
like
don't
that.
mind. I don't mind carrots and chicken.
Yeah,
Oh no, no, think about it. That just got
yeah, nah, the carrots, chicken, them
crazy.
greens. Nah.
Carrot chicken combination is a little wild. No, but I do understand what you mean, and patience is a virtue. Like you said, you can't rush anything, especially in music.
Nah, facts,
It definitely happens to me oftentimes. But then again, there is no perfect timing with things.
facts.
Like the perfect time is now with a lot of stuff. So
Say now in God's timing. That's how I go off of. You feel me? Like
you know, a lot of it's luck, but a lot of it's hard work too. So anyway, with regards to balancing a lot of stuff on your schedule, do you ever feel like you're maybe doing too many things and maybe your music could have prospered because you spent too much time promoting?
that's a good ass question. I ain't gonna cap. I be thinking about that shit all the time. Like
Right,
I really be like, some days I be sitting, I be like, do I need to like focus on throwing shows right now, or do
right,
I need to focus on making this tape? But I ain't gonna lie, like it just always seemed to work out. Like, but I get that credit to God. You feel me? But sometimes I do feel like I focus more on the other shit, like the cover art, the music,
right.
the shows and all that, over the music. But at the end of the day, the music, that shit got to be number one. You feel me? As a rapper, like or an artist, it got to be number one for sure.
Right. So, but I mean, in doing anything else, it kind of knocks it off of that pedestal slightly. Just
Facts.
it just lowers the priority just slightly over time. Uh, Do you think that maybe spending all of your time to music might be a waste of time at some points because, like you said, you have to have patience. So at some point, you just naturally hit a dead end. You've
Facts.
promoted your album too much. You already finished the album, whatever.
Yeah. Man, you I fuck with that. But
Because that's how I feel, honestly.
yeah, like sometimes you feel like you done enough. You feel me? Like you done enough on
Sure.
everything. But at the end of the day, I be thinking like I ain't where I want to be. So like
Hmm.
it's not no possible way I done enough. Even if I feel like it. You feel me? Like so that drive me to keep going.
Right.
Like having folks still struggling, shit. That drive me to keep going. Like it's just a lot of different shit that drive me to just make me keep getting better, even if I feel like I didn't got to where I wanted to in that moment. You feel me?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. What does NMBG stand for?
All right, NMBG stands for No Man But God. So like, fear no man but God, worship no man but God, follow no man but God, uh, put no man but God above you. Like, you really can use it in a lot of different ways. So like, NMBG, no man but God.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So that's how I live for real. Like,
That's great. I'm glad it wasn't something that Young Thug had to change.
I had to remix it up
Right,
a little bit.
right, right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. But nah,
Uh,
that's it. Like, no man but God. For real.
that's good. Now you've got the Huncho Fest coming up on March 9th.
Yes, sir.
What's your promotional strategy like for that?
Shit, really, I'm finna be out passing the flyers out through the streets, Birmingham and shit when I get up there. Uh,
Are you gonna have a team with you for that, or are you just gonna go solo dolo?
shit, I'ma always have some folks around me
That's
like
good.
contributing.
Right.
Even if you don't feel like you're a part of my team, you're a part of my team, motherfucker. That's how I feel.
Sure.
Like if you fuck with me and support me, you're a part of my team. If you listen to my music, you're a part of my team.
Mhm.
If you even posting my shit, you're a part of my team. But I'm gonna have like my family and all that up there with me, cause that's where most of my folks live, like Birmingham.
Right.
Got folks Birmingham, New York, shit like that. But really finna be posting a lot of videos. Y'all get them tickets on Eventbrite right now. It's gonna be my first, actually my second show ever in Birmingham, but the first show I'm ever throwing in Birmingham.
I've never used Eventbrite. Is it like just anybody just post their event?
I'm gonna put you on. I'm gonna teach you how to do that shit.
That's cool.
Everything, cause shit, if you Eventbrite, if you got something to sell, you got an event, you really just log on and like I'm gonna put your shit. Log on, get the app, get Eventbrite, get Organizer, Eventbrite Organizer, that app. You're gonna be able to organize your events, get your bread. It's gonna show you how much you done gross. It's gonna show you how much, you feel me? It's gonna show you all the details. So go and get that. And I really want multiple folks to like start throwing shows and shit, cause y'all, it's really not as complicated as you would think. But we need more platforms for these artists down here. So I feel like, yeah, like if you, that's another thing. If you got an idea for a show and you want to hit, like you got something, hit me up. I can organize that shit for you. You feel me? Put your name on the fly. Put your shit on the fly. Hit me up for sure.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then, how do you get the guys together for the Hunxho Fest? And actually, before the Hunxho Fest, with regards to events in Mobile, it seems like there's a lot of events. What do you think's missing?
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like community the only thing missing. And like a lot of people, I ain't gonna say it ain't nothing wrong with it, but like a lot of people would throw shows like I say like the same day or the same week, some shit like that.
Right.
Artists or the typical independent artist, from what I didn't realize, like you paying for shit yourself. So like most folks ain't finna pay for a showcase right on Thursday and Friday and Saturday, you feel me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Most folks not gonna do that. Shit, if you really like some folks, you feel me? Some folks gonna do that. But most folks not gonna pay for 3 shows back to back to back.
Right.
Everything. So I feel like if it's more spaced out, and then we can attend each other events. You feel me? Like I feel like everybody gotta support each other.
Yeah.
That's really what it comes down to.
I got you.
Like Rap Function, 888 Fest, Hunxho Fest. Who else got some? I see Allure got the Fridays going on. Let me see. Q Steezy, he definitely need to throw some. And he need to get on Hunxho Fest. You feel me? So we can turn that bitch up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm on. Hold on. I gotta shout it. Hold on. Got you. My boy Cole Christo, he definitely got to be on Hunxho Fest too.
Yeah.
You feel me? Shout out Cole Christo.
Chris
in here
is
working
the camera right now.
You feel me? It's nighttime. We in here working. So you know that shit means something. You feel me?
There you go. There you go. We'll be there
for sure.
Lastly, with the Hunxho Fest, what kind of insurance and LLC, like any business related topics that go into that?
All right, so I definitely gotta get like some of the business shit in line with the naming and all that, cause it's niggas who are definitely come like take the name, use that shit for something else. You feel me? But shit, as of right now, I'm just moving, collecting the funds. Cause like Hunxho Fest, I started it last July. That was my first one. So I done had like, this would be the 3rd Hunxho Fest. And it's just growing every time for real. So like, just gonna keep pushing that. Definitely I just gotta get that shit, everything official, so won't nobody else come in swoop. You feel me?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And then, like, do you have to factor in any insurance for a festival like that?
Not necessarily, because it's not on like the scale that it's on. You feel me?
Right.
I'd say probably if it was like on Rolling Loud or something like that scale, they definitely need something just for the folks in there. You feel me? But I really just be chopping it up with the club owners and shit like that, and then we got like a mutual understanding on, you feel me, that. But that, I say, that's a good thing.
Watch out for our mutual understanding.
Yeah. I say that's some shit that, but I definitely need to watch out a little bit more for with the insurance part, because I ain't think about that yet. Damn, you just put me on low key. That's a good ass question though.
I'm trying to set up a boxing event at Spring Hill.
Boxing?
Yeah.
You definitely need insurance for that shit.
Bro, I didn't even realize.
But I ain't gonna cap. You can do that shit. Fuck that shit.
You know,
everything. You gonna do that shit.
If I had about $3,000 to spare, I could do that.
I feel, but shit, stack that over time, bro.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, it could turn out.
Yeah.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I, yeah, I was like, you could throw a boxing event, shit, anywhere for real.
No, you could, but like I'm trying to do one over
Legit,
here and in the gym, and yeah, it's just a lot of liability, you know.
I do feel that'll
Yeah,
go crazy though.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
A
man,
crazy music video too.
yeah, yeah. I say, hey, if you listen to this, y'all go ahead tap in to Q Steezy Vision. You feel me?
You gotta go check out NMBG J right now,
On
y'all.
everything. Cause hey, that boxing event gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
I might put on the gloves for that bit. That minute. On everything.
Naturally, I had to listen to the song called Harlow off of Hunxho too.
Hello.
That one caught my attention a little bit.
Yeah, I appreciate that for sure.
What I guess this goes back to the question of like how much time you spend across all platforms, but have you noticed that with balancing because that album has more than 10 songs
Yeah,
and then other albums have more, you know, that's a lot of songs that you're putting out.
yeah. Definitely gotta. I be trying to feed the fans for sure. The supporters, not fans. You feel me?
There you go. But I like that actually. I've never heard that before. I like that. When it comes to putting out so much musical content and the rest of the content, have you noticed that you've been able to streamline the music production more efficiently just like you because you've had to
You talking about like in making it
in the
type wise, like
production process?
I bet. Shit. I feel like yeah, it's like practice for real. Like I feel like, and then the amount of music I have put out, I feel like I gotta keep that standard
Right.
putting it out. So I feel like that made me go keep doing it too. But how I make music, I don't know if it's traditional for real, but
How do you do it?
like I got my setup in my room. You feel me? So some days I just wake up and I just record, or I get home one day, I be like, shit, I want to record. You feel me? But I don't ever just like, you know how some folks be like, you gotta wake up, you gotta force yourself to record every day, force yourself to record. Like
I've heard that. Yeah.
I don't record unless it come to me, like unless some tell me to go record. You feel me? Like I be feeling, I don't know, I be feeling the energy to go record. And like, but sometimes a lot of the times I don't feel like recording, but some still tell me to go record, and I
Right.
do it anyway. You feel me?
Yeah. No, I agree with you, especially with somebody that's got a lot of stuff going on. You can't possibly have the time to record every day.
Facts.
And honestly, because I've got a lot of stuff that I do, and I think the best stuff hits me when I'm doing other stuff.
Facts.
So
You
it's like
gotta live.
yeah, you have to live. Yeah. Um, so yeah, I think it's a win-win absolutely to spread yourself slightly thin, you know, not too thin, but
Facts.
just have enough going on where you can have stories and you know
It's like, cause what you gonna be able to talk about if you're not really living life?
exactly
Like life gonna come to you, but you feel me? You gotta
right,
chase life too at the end of the day.
right. You're a part of Eight Made Records.
I fuck with 8 Made Records. I'm not like signed to 8 Made
I see
Records. It's like a
a
lot of people.
partnership,
Yeah, well, it's not. We don't got nothing in paper for real.
right?
But like, I'm just connected with them. Like,
Connection.
ever
Gotcha.
since I done met them, they done been real. You feel me? We done just built a genuine
Hmm.
shit. It's like a business relationship and a friendship at the same time.
Gotcha.
But yeah, like I'm still like an independent artist. Uh, labels. I've had some type of label offers that I haven't. You feel me? Necessarily wanted to go with. Feel me?
Explain on that.
Really, I feel like how I'm putting it out and like how I make my music, I just want to make it how I want to, you feel me?
Right.
Cause I'm used to waking up and making my music myself, not having to wait on somebody to record me or like
Right.
going to somebody else's studio. So, and I'm still seeing like residuals off of that. Like,
That's good.
so I would just, you feel me, just stick to what I'm doing until like I ain't gonna say all opportunities I turn down, but it gotta make sense.
Yeah.
Like,
Absolutely.
and I gotta have that creative freedom. You feel me?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But well, say what you were gonna say.
Your recording studio, or your setup. What's because I've become familiar with the setup that we've got over here. What's the microphone and speaker system that you got, and have
All right,
you changed out pieces along the way?
all right. So microphone wise, I don't know what I used to have because when I was recording back in the day, we had some microphone from like Guitar Center. I forgot what it is, but now I got the blue microphone. It's pretty smooth. Like,
The
it's,
condenser microphone. It's like blue and it's got like kind of orange or
yeah,
gold
but
at the top.
it's the red one though.
That's right. Gotcha.
Yeah, the red blue microphone.
Right, right. I
I
know
got
what you're talking. Bluebird.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I got that, and I got the pre-Sonic speakers. I say them just some nice cheap speakers to get. They like $100 for two speakers, and they loud as shit. You gonna get some complaints if you turn them all the way up. Let me see. Let me see what else I got. PC. Well, I got shit. I just got like an HP laptop I be using. Got the MIDI board. That's pretty much what my setup is. But I be like, I done switched out like the interface, microphone cords and shit like that. But from my first tape to now, it's pretty much been like the same setup.
Really?
Yeah, but like I didn't just learn different plugins and shit like that. So,
Man, yeah. We can get into that talk. I mean, I love the studio talk now that I've
yeah.
kind of just
So what you be using on? Like what DAW you be using?
Pro Tools.
Pro Tools.
Mm.
I ain't never. Well, I didn't use Pro Tools like if I didn't record it with somebody else or something. But I be using FL for all my shit.
Yeah,
But
it
I'm
gets the
trying to
job
get
done.
into Pro Tools. Though.
Pro Tools. I mean, I definitely have not learned it completely, and yeah, it's
Hey, great talk to boy. They know all about that shit.
really
Yeah, yeah.
that's good. That's
Pro
good.
Tools.
Um, you know who Link with Trev is?
Link with Trav.
He's a big
Trying to
time
think.
producer and engineer in Mobile.
I don't think I ever heard of him.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But you see, I ain't from Mobile though.
Sure,
That'd
gotcha,
be a thing.
gotcha. How recently did you move to Mobile?
I moved down here probably like 6 years ago, something like that. So I've
Gotcha.
been down here for a minute,
Hmm.
but like I wasn't really like popping out type shit. You feel me?
Okay, gotcha.
Just focusing, working.
When did
Shit
you
like
start
that.
your music?
I started doing music like a long time ago. So I made my first song with my brother when I was like in elementary school or something like that. And then we made like a couple songs on like a DJ app on the computer with like a little microphone, a cord microphone. Shit. Made them songs, then I stopped for a minute. I started back in high school. I had a couple of my homeboys. KDM Panic, he still make music today. He be making beats, all this shit, cover art, all this shit. My homeboy 22 Jay on my, but I used to record them rapping. Like I used to record they videos of them rapping because they used to like freestyle. They was rapping before me for real, like taking it serious.
Right.
And I used to record them and shit. Then I started doing it in like high school. Then we started dropping like tapes and shit together. That's really my origins of rap. You
Yeah,
feel me?
damn. That's
Like dropping SoundCloud tapes.
that's earlier than a lot of people. For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. But then I moved down here. I started doing it by myself.
Mhm.
But I still had like supporters and shit from that wave a little bit. And I started dropping it myself. And then the folks that was fucking with me back then, they was fucking with me like my new music, like solo. So kept doing that and shit. Last year I decided like I don't know why. I feel like I ain't gonna count. It gotta be just God timing, but like I low key be feeling dumb as hell because bro, I never like thought about popping out to perform my shit until last year.
Bro, you and I
That
have a lot
shit
in
crazy.
common, bro. Because there's a lot of stuff that looking back, I'm just like, how did I not,
Yeah, bro. It's like
take advantage of the normal
just like
music routine?
bro, just think about this. You could have been doing this shit like 3 years ago, but
Exactly.
it happened when it was supposed to.
Maybe that's the case. Maybe that's the
Facts.
case.
That's what
Um,
it is, bro.
you're right. You're right. And then there'll be something a month from now that feel the same way about.
Nah, facts.
Um, let's see. There was something I was gonna ask. Um, what's your process about working with features? especially since you have your own studio? Like, do they typically come to you? Do you?
All right, so sometimes folks will invite me to like studios and record with them. They just hit me up, be like, I'm about to be at this studio. And then,
Right.
yeah, I do a feature that way. Or anybody in the country, anybody in the world, if you're in Africa, if you're in India, you can email me at nmbgj@gmail.com. Any open verse,
To,
I'll knock that shit out. You feel me?
right.
Not
To our Asian audience, that's the email address.
telling you. All,
Right.
all across the country, hit me up.
Right.
Bro, Mobile, bro, I'm trying to do features with everybody. Look, I don't mean to get off track, but this year I'm about to drop some shit. It's called Costa Nostra. You feel me? Our Coast. I'm finna tap in with a bunch of artists from Mobile, New Orleans, Pensacola, wherever. Ain't nobody say he from Pensacola.
Right.
Finna tap in from different places. Really finna put like a big ass tape together.
And what's it
Gonna
called
be
again?
dropping videos. Costa Nostra.
Costa Nostra.
Yeah. So our coast. That's what it is. Multiple shit. I'm finna tap in with a lot of different folks. So
I might make it easy on you and make a Gulf Coast label.
hey, shit, might well do that.
That'd be big time.
On everything.
Knock on wood.
On everything.
I saw you've got a homeless GoFundMe.
Yes, sir. Hey, the Do More Foundation. It's a non-profit. It's me and a couple more artists. King TG, Leak, 103 Leak on Instagram. Y'all tap into them. ETCE. We really put it together. Like, I ain't gonna lie, we put it together. Probably it took like a month to put the first drive together, but it was really just Facebook ideas,
Right.
and then like I remember I posted something like last year about some like wanting to start a homeless drive with a bunch of artists down here, and then
Oh, so it's only artists have started the.
yeah, pretty much.
Gotcha.
But it's like different. It's other folks too, but
Sure.
it's mainly like artists.
Gotcha.
You feel me?
Gotcha.
Artists and promoters. That's how I'm trying to, cause shit, we got voice, like we got some type of voices down here.
Right.
Somebody listening. You feel me? Even if it's one person. But like, I feel like artists, it's easier for us to do it together because we already collabing on different stuff. So we might as well put our mind and do something that's gonna benefit the community. Feel me?
Right.
Yeah. So that's what I think.
What's y'all's go-to expenditure with the money that you guys accumulate from the?
You talking about? All right, pretty much. It go towards like we buy like. Let me see. Last time it was like deodorant, toothpaste. We bought food like sandwiches, hot dogs, socks, gloves, hats. Cause it was cold out around that time. It was like when it was snowing, like a week after it snowed. That's when
Right.
we did the first one. But
Y'all ever buy chairs?
we said that's a good idea though.
Yeah.
We ain't never thought about.
You could call it musical chairs.
Yeah, we ain't never thought about that
Yeah.
on everything. I say definitely gotta do that. Shit, you need to think. I ain't gonna count. I'm trying to get to the point where we buying like tents and all that.
Houses.
Shit, houses for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, it's gonna get to that point on everything. Like, shit, my main goal in music is to really give back to the community. I know that shit cliche, but like
Right.
I really mean that shit. 'Cause, like that's what I be thinking about. Like whenever I get to where I want to be, that's what I'm trying to do. You feel me?
That's a great message, and yeah, that's a great way to end on. I think that's a perfect way. So, unless you got anything else that you'd like to promote,
And shit, I say just tap in to NMBGJ, all platforms. Google NMBGJ.
No
Do
Man
More
But God.
Foundation. Yes, tap into that. SOS.coverart on IG. Hunxho Fest 24. Y'all pull up the Hunxho Fest. All that. Shit. It's pretty much what I got right now. You feel me? Yeah, just keep tapping in because I got a lot of shit coming for y'all, man.
There you go. Great talking to you.
Hey, man. QC's in this bitch. Gulf Coast Music. Let's get it.
Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode. This is our latest wave, NMBGJ. I'll see you guys next time on the channel.
Yes, sir.